What's happening, everyone? Trucker Gage back again with another video. So I was going through I was trying to respond to a lot of you guys. I know I don't get a chance to respond to everybody right away. Trust me, between truck driving and other stuff that I have to do, but I'll get to you eventually. I ran across a email that a driver sent to me, and he was talking about the driver that let's see if I can pull this up. He said it was about the driver that got pulled over by police, and yeah, here it is. Trucker Gage, what do you think? Okay, and he said about the driver that got pulled over in Houston, but I don't think it was Houston. I think it was Ohio, if I'm not mistaken, that they sicked the dog on the driver. I think it was Ohio. But anyway, I could be wrong. And he asked me, what do I think about, what should he have done? What do you do if the police is after you? Okay. Number one, you see the blue lights behind you, or whatever color they are in the state you're in? Pull over. That's the first thing. Pull over. If you're in an unsafe place, they got the lights on, so that's going to kind of regulate traffic a little bit. Pull over. Okay? I mean, don't be stupid. Don't stop in the middle of the highway in the flow of traffic. Don't do that. But pull over where you can, you know, and if he wants you to pull over somewhere else, then that's what you do. But pull over. That's the main thing. Pull over. After you pull over, now this can work for people in four-wheelers as well as trucks. It's going to be a little different because truck is a truck. You're setting up high, and it's a lot of noise coming from the engine. And a four-wheeler, it's going to be a little bit easier, but still, it can still work. If you're driving a truck, a big truck, like I said, pull over, shut the truck off. Okay, put the window down, shut the truck off. When the trooper or the officer come up to you, don't be all, try to maintain professional. Try to maintain your professional bearings there. You know, give the guy respect. He's doing his job just like you're doing your job. Understand that. And one thing I want to say that you guys may not understand, put yourself in a law official's position. When that officer approaches you, he's walking into the unknown. Okay? He don't know who you are. He don't know what your intentions are. He don't know what you have in the vehicle. So yeah, you want to lower the threat as much as possible. So shut the vehicle off, put the windows down, and keep your hands so he can see them. Okay? Don't be, oh, why you pull me over? Blah, 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 blah. You're just going to prolong the stop. Okay? That's what you're going to do. Because if he's going to give you a ticket, he's going to give you a ticket. Understand that. If you feel that there was some injustice done there, fight it in court. At least you live to see another day. You get to go home. You get to move on about your business. Unless you're doing something illegal. Stashing, you know, whatever, you know. Anyway. So, fight it a different day. You keep on moving down the highway. He gave you the ticket, whatever, and you're gone. So, be as professional as you possibly can. Okay? You don't have to say yes, sir, no, sir, but yes, no, whatever. If, you know, you raised that way, yes, sir, no, sir, then give him the respect. As I said, remind you, he's doing a job that he's sworn to do as well. Now, I'm not saying that you have to give in or give away your right, your constitutional rights. No, that's not what I'm saying. But there's nothing wrong with being professional. So he's going to ask for your documents. He's going to ask for this, that, and the third. Then okay, let him know. Okay, it's over here, it's over there, it's in here, whatever. Let him know. I'm reaching for it in my pocket or whatever. Because chances are he's probably standing on the steps looking in if you're in a truck. If you're in a car, same thing. Put the windows down, especially if you have tinted windows. Turn the car off, put the windows down so he can see inside. If you got back windows that can come down, put the back windows down also. If it's nighttime, turn the light on so he can see inside. Lower the threat as much as possible. Because mind you, once again, he don't know who's in that vehicle. Okay? So now, after all that is said and done, don't worry about asking him, what I do, why did I? Because trust me, he's going to, believe me, he's going to give you a chance to, you know, ask that question. You know why I pulled you over? And there you go. Your opportunity. No, sir, why did you pull me over? Don't volunteer information. Oh, yeah, you know, I'm doing about 200 miles per hour over there, and, you know, I hit like 3 or 4 people. No, don't volunteer information. Don't do that either, but don't volunteer information. Just, you know why I pulled you over? No, sir. Well, I pulled you over for whatever. Okay. Don't argue with them. It's not an argument. What you're trying to do is lower the threat as much as possible, and if he's going to let you go, he's going to let you go. If he's going to give you a ticket, he's going to give you a ticket, then move on. The bottom line is to end it as quickly as possible, okay? So once he asks you, you know why I pulled you over? You give that, you know, no, sir, and no, ma'am, or whatever, and he's going to let you know. Well, you were doing this and that back there and this and that. Okay, fine. Don't argue. It is what it is. If you have a dash cam, whatever he said you was doing, if he said you was speeding or whatever, you got it on dash cam. You know, you should have a dash cam. So anyway, that's that part. If he asks you to step out of your vehicle, now here's a gray area. He can make you step out of your vehicle if he wants to, because now if he come up with any idea, see, now you kind of raising the hairs on the back of his neck. And he can pull you out of the vehicle on suspicion alone. Well, you know what, sir? I think I smell alcohol. I think I smell drugs or marijuana, whatever. And then now you're getting off into something else, which is really going to be not that good. So my advice, I would just go ahead. You're not really giving up your constitutional freedom or anything, rights. But my advice, I would just go ahead and get out the vehicle. And now, if he has to search your vehicle, 2 things again. You can say no, or you can say yes. If you say no, and you have, okay, understand, people, if you have absolutely no reason whatsoever to refuse him, if there's nothing in the vehicle, you can still say yes. You can search it. But then again, you well within your rights to say no. You can say no. Yeah, can I search your vehicle? So now, if, again, he can be like, well, you know what? I smell marijuana. I smell this. I smell that. I think you know, intoxicated, whatever. Now he's taking it to the next level. He's not de-escalating. It's escalating a little bit. See, the thing is, you want to try to de-escalate as much as possible. So being that you refuse, you stand in for your rights. Because if you got nothing to hide, and then if it comes to a dog, and it's going to take a dog a while, it could take a dog a while to get there, whatever. You know, if it's over a certain amount of time, then all that's going to be thrown out anyway. But if it was me, and I know I don't have nothing in there, even if, well, I don't have deal with no illegal shit anyway. So, but anyway, if he says, I know I don't have anything illegal or whatever, I will say, no, I don't feel that it's necessary for you to search my vehicle in a nice, polite way. And if he chooses to go ahead and push it, like, you know, I think I do smell this or whatever, then that's on him. Okay, well, I said no, so if you care to, you know, I said no. So if he's going to search, he's going to bring the dog or whatever, then that's what he does. But I would say no. That's what I would do. So then from there, even in the car, it works in the truck also, even in the car, if he chooses to search your truck or whatever, or your car, then that's what it's going to be. So after that, you know, he tells you, okay, he don't find anything or whatever, you can get back in your car. Here's a citation or whatever. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. And go about your business. You want to lower the threat as much as possible, because a lot of times cops come at you with the wrong attitude. Some do, not all. Some do, not all. Some. And those guys, I guess they looking to escalate. De-escalate as much as you possibly can. De-escalate as much as you possibly can. Some cops get out there and they want to escalate, and they keep your mouth closed. Don't sit there and start volunteering information, because remind you, you may have a cop as a friend, but when you get pulled over beside the highway, that cop is not your friend. Okay, he's there to do a job, just like you there to do your job. Your job as a trucker, whatever, is to transport the goods from point A to point B. His job is to maintain safety on the highway, public safety, basically. However, if he has opportunity to arrest someone for whatever reason he feels necessary, then that's what's going to happen. Now, you may feel that it's not right, but keep your mouth closed. As people used to say, keep your damn mouth closed. Don't sit there and just start blabbing, because any and everything you say to him can and will be held against you in court. I'm telling you. So keep your mouth closed. Don't sit there and just talk to him. And I mean, be polite. There's nothing wrong with being polite. Even if you're feeling that you're being dealt with in a wrong manner, you know, stay professional. Yes, sir. No, sir. Or no. Yes. No. Whatever. Move on about your business. So with that being said, if you take it to court, chances are you probably, who knows? I'm not even going to comment on that. It can go either way, because a lot of times judges will say, you know, well, he gave you a ticket for that, then you got to be wrong. And then others, they'll be like, well, you know, I got a ticket once before for being in an establishment. I'm in Queens. I'm inside the barbershop, and me and another friend, and I'm all the way in the back. The guy's back there in the back. And I mean, I've been in there for like just a few minutes. And next thing you know, NYPD come in. You against the wall. And so I'm like, we got up against the wall, and I was one of the ones they pointed at. And so, you know, they started patting me down and patting everybody down. And make a long story short, they gave us a ticket for public intoxication. So I'm like, so anyway, make a long story short again, when I went to court, before I even had a chance to say anything, just threw it out. That is not public intoxication, officer. Threw it out. Which I knew it wasn't anyway, but he just threw it out. But the bottom line is, I kept my damn mouth closed. Didn't want to escalate. Had to de-escalate it. So I got the ticket. Now, I missed a day of work. However, I didn't have to get this ticket. I didn't get this charge for, you know, in public intoxication. That shit is not on my record or anything. It was thrown out. So that's pretty much what you want to do. Just follow instructions. At that point in time, whenever he put that light on, to an extent, you are detained. You can't just drive off. So I know a lot of you saying, well, he didn't tell me I was detained, or he didn't tell me I was under arrest. Well, technically, you kind of are detained, because once the lights come on, you can't go anywhere now. Because if you run, they're going to chase you. And if they chase you, it's going to be something else. So anyway, driver, hopefully that answers your questions. I always tell my kids, this is what I tell my kids. You driving, they don't drive trucks, but you driving in your car, the cop comes, don't be moving around in the car trying to look for stuff, or I'm going to go and get my license. Don't do that. Don't be moving around, because now they're going to wonder, why you putting some over there, you putting some over here, why are you moving around when you see the lights come on? So just go ahead and pull the car over, put the windows down. If you got tinted windows, go ahead and put them down. And if it's night, put the night light on so they can see. Turn the car off, put the keys on the dash, keep your hands on the steering wheel so they can see it. Lower the threat. When they come up, keep your mouth closed, or you can, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, officer, or whatever, and they will let you know what you've done. When they ask for your credentials or whatever, your documentation or whatever, it's my insurance is in the glove box. Can I reach it? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and reach it. Grab it. If you're carrying a weapon, trucks shouldn't have this. And this is what I told my kids also. If you're carrying a weapon, put everything like I just said, so hands on the steering wheel, whatever. Officer, I just want to let you know that I'm a licensed to carry. I have a weapon inside the vehicle. Okay? Let them know where it is. It's in the glove compartment, or it's beside my seat. Now, they may tell you to get out of the car at that time. Just get on out the car. Don't worry about it. Just get out the car. Because they're not going to tell you, okay, give it to me. No, they're not going to tell you that. That's not going to happen. So get out the car, and they will get your weapon or whatever, and then things will go as, you know, as it should, hopefully. So if you're good. So anyway, so that's what I tell my kids. So keep your hands on the dash or whatever, and they will tell you why they're going to ask you, you know, why I pulled you over? Then that's your opportunity to say, no, sir, or no, ma'am, no, I don't know why. Again, don't sit there and start yap, close your damn mouth. So then after that, you know, they say, well, you know, they're either going to write you or they're not, you know, and then once that is covered, then you're going on about your day. But lower the threat. Keep in mind, I will say this again, these officers, these state troopers, the sheriff, deputies, constables, all these people, anybody that can legally pull you over, they have no clue what's going on inside that vehicle, and especially if your windows are tinted. Okay? Now, if you feel that you think you feel that you have the right and you can do this and that, and because it's your vehicle and this and that, okay, well, that's you, and good luck. But anyway, that's my advice to the driver that asked me that question, and hopefully that'll help. And if you're in a truck, pull it over in the safest area you possibly can. If it's not safe enough for that officer, he'll tell you, okay, pull up to that over there somewhere. All right, you guys have a good one. Keep the wheels on the ground.